Hey there, fashionable people. Welcome back to Posh Josh, where you can be you, be bold, and be posh with Josh.
Posh Josh, be bold, be Posh Josh. Posh Josh, be bold, be Posh Josh.
Welcome to the Wardrobe Remix Style Your Way. It's all about self expression, sustainability, and having fun with fashion. In the Wardrobe Remix, each episode will feature a new theme that will encourage you to participate in a fashion challenge. And today's fashion challenge is the Color Pop experiment. And as you can see, I have on my beautiful green dress by Farm Rio, and I'm definitely rocking the color today. If you hear some kids in the background, just ignore that. Those are my 4 children. I've got some colors that I pulled out of my wardrobe to help you guys get some ideas on what you can use in your wardrobe to add a little color and make your outfits and your looks pop. Now, one thing about me is that my wardrobe is pretty neutral. As you can see, I've got neutral colors here. I've got cream color. I got a little pop of color here and there. I've got white, I got gray, I got black over here, and pink. I like pink. Pink is like my color pop, my go-to pop of color, because I feel like pink is a very feminine yet strong color, the hot pinks anyway. That's kind of been my style, very neutral, very, simple and classic. And again, I would define my style as classic chic. Very classic blazers and jeans and designer handbag or, flats, maybe a pump here or there, point to toe pump with my sunglasses, maybe a white tee and a button down, but with a little bit of edge to it. Like I like sequins, I like um, feathers and furs, but I also want to be very classic and very timeless. So that's my style. I know what my style is. And if you are trying to figure out your style, just watch my previous video that I posted about finding your style voice. So you know where you fall in this whole style and fashion category. But one thing about color is color can affect your mood. If you have on bright colors like yellows and hot pinks and greens and bright blues, it affects how you feel about yourself and the world around you. So having pops of color in your wardrobe is not only about making a fashion statement, but it's also about transforming your mood. So first things first, the key to finding the right pop of color for your wardrobe is finding the right hue for your skin complexion or your skin tone. Now, I used to date a guy who would say to me, like, why don't you find clothing in your, that match your skin tone? Because I used to wear a lot of light pinks, baby pinks. And that was when pink was really in style. And this was years ago, like back in like the early 2000s when pink was hot. It was trendy. So, and sometimes we fall into these trends where we like the butter yellows or whatever color that's in now, or the Kelly greens, and they don't quite fit our skin tone. So it's important that you realize what color on the spectrum, on the color wheel, works best for you. So the light pinks don't necessarily work for my skin tone. However, I noticed that the pop of hot pink against my skin tone looks really good. So finding your hue to match your skin tone is first things first, very important. So what you want to do is you want to experiment with color. Go out and try on some things that you might like or that you think looks good, and see if it looks good on your skin tone, because you don't want to get a pale pink and you're very light and it will wash you out. Or I have this bodysuit that I really liked. It was like a dark olive green, and I tried it on and I was going to wear it with a button down, but realized that it looked too much like my skin tone. It looked like I'm naked. So I was like, I'll just use that for like, to put under like like a sheer dress or sheer something sheer because it matches my skin tone so much. So I realized that color, that dark olive green doesn't look good on me because it washes me out. And so go out and experiment with these colors, go try on some clothes and see what looks good on you and figure out what works for you. Okay, so let's move on to building a look. What you want to do is you want to start with something neutral, something simple as a base. And for me, I would choose a simple dress, simple black dress, simple white dress. For example, I've got this cream color pencil skirt here. This can go well with the nice white button down. Two key neutral pieces, something white, black, cream, even blue. Blue denim is a neutral as well. So I could just wear the neutral color and then have the pop of color be the piece that stands out. I can add it with the pink. I can add with the neon green. And then let's see, this one works as well. The white, the cream, and the purple. That's really pretty. So some ways you can incorporate pops of colors with nice blazers or jackets with basic neutrals, neutral button down or blue denim. But let's say you don't want to wear blazers or you're not classic like me, which I wear a lot of blazers and jackets and things. But let's say it's summertime, first of all, so it's hot and you don't want to wear your blazers everywhere. So grab some key pieces, something simple like a pair of shorts or a skirt that has a nice color, like this royal blue skirt shorts here. And then let that be the start. Like you can add your neutrals, like a white tee or a white button down to your pop of color and let that key piece really stand out. Like this will go well with the nice button down. I can wear some neutral shoes, something like this. And then a simple bag. I can work with this. Oops. Let's see. Let's put this together. Let's put this look together. I can wear with my Louis Vuitton bag and have that blue stand out. And brown is also a neutral as well. Or I could really wear it with this look. This is like my summer bag. And so this looks nice and summery and nice little look with the blue pop of color. And so I can do the same thing with the green. The Kelly green would go well with the Louis Vuitton bag to tie it in. The green and the brown actually looks good together. And that's another thing, finding the complementary colors that goes with your pop of color. And if you want to be really bold and vibrant, you can mix and match the colors together. Like, for example, the complementary color to this green would be the pink. And you've got a nice little bold look. But we'll talk more about complementary colors and mixing and matching and adding more color to your wardrobe in another video. I know I wear a lot of neutrals and I don't really have a lot of colors. Like I had to dig to kind of find some colors in my closet. But I do have some colors, and so I'm finding ways to incorporate more color into my wardrobe and my style. But we'll talk more about that later. But the thing is to have a little bit of restraint when it comes to mixing and matching colors and trying to find that color that pops, because you don't want to look too busy or you don't want to look too washed out. For example, this vibrant blue looks good with the green, right? These are complementary colors. This looks hot. But if I were to add it with the purple, that wouldn't work. Okay. And then if I add like a pink handbag or something like that's too many colors and they don't look good together. So having some restraint when it comes to mixing and matching colors is important, and knowing the complementary colors is also another key factor. For example, like I have this Kelly green dress on by Farm Rio, and I wouldn't necessarily wear a a bag, like a pop of color, or maybe this green bag here. I wouldn't necessarily want to wear a green bag with a green dress because this washes it out, right? Or even a pink bag. I wouldn't even want to wear my pink bag with this. Um, let's get the pink bag. So this is a lighter pink bag that I have. I wouldn't want to wear it with this because I want the dress to be the star. I want the dress to be that color pop. So I would have a neutral bag, like this brown Louis Vuitton, which goes well with the green. And so another thing about knowing complementary colors or just keeping it simple and letting that color pop look or that one piece be the star. Because the thing is, you want to balance the look, make it look cohesive, make it look effortless, make sense. You want to make sure you have elements that complement each other. You want to make sure you have that neutral base. You don't want to have the bold colors overpower each other. You want them to complement each other. And so another way to incorporate pops of color into your wardrobe is with your accessories. So let's say we have our basic look. We've got the white button down with the blue jeans, and we want to add a pop of color. Throw the pink handbag in the mix, and bam, you got a look. Okay? Simple yet stylish and fashionable. And then you can also do this with a pair of shoes. Simple look, blue shorts, blue jean shorts, and a white button down. And bam, you add in these nice little strappy sandals, and you've got a look. Very effortless, yet very chic. So one of the things I have in my wardrobe is this flashy little number from Nasty Gal. And this is just fabulous, honey. It's actually a two-piece set. It has a skirt that goes with it and a jacket. And yeah. And so that little pop of color and the texture, it's a statement all in itself. Okay, I could wear the jacket with a pair of jeans if I wanted to, denim shorts to kind of make it casual and cool with the nude pump, or I could play on the pink with this pink pump right here. That would be a look with a white tee underneath. That would be nice, right? Or I could play on this skirt, this nice texture skirt, pop of color with the white button down, and make it look a little more dress casual with some nude pumps or something like that. Like, yeah, playing with textures and colors and all this fun stuff. There's so much fun stuff to do with your wardrobe and so many fabulous clothes out there. So finding textures and colors shouldn't be a big problem. Just knowing how to have a little restraint and knowing when to let the pop of color piece be the star. And so with your accessories, those are the finishing touches that adds that little touch of elegance and style to your look. I've got on my Kelly green here, and then I added some gold bangles, some rings, some statement earrings, and a simple necklace because I got all this going on. And like I said, I would add my Louis Vuitton bag and some nude sandals. So that would be the look for me. But knowing when to tone down your accessories and what to add, just put your own spin on it and, your own personality, but don't overdo that as well because that can be overdone. Just know that the accessories help to build the look and make the look, but you don't want to overpower the look. Let that color pop be the star. And so finally, just remember that confidence is key. When you're wearing these bold colors, you already stand out. So you want to make sure you have that bold, fun, confident personality to match. So if you're down for trying this color pop experiment fashion challenge, make sure you tag me on social media at Posh Josh Color Pop. And let me see your style. Go out there, be bold, be you, and be posh with Josh. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can find out about the next wardrobe remix. See you next time.
Posh, Josh, be you. Be bold. Be posh with Josh.